Coming to the stage is someone who, in just 9 months, has led the Trevor Project to numerous advocacy victories. Please welcome the Trevor Project's Head of Advocacy and Government Affairs, Sam Brinton.
Good evening. Wow. When I was 11, my dad discovered I was attracted to men when I matter-of-factly mentioned that I wasn't at all interested in the Playboy my friends had found, but instead found Dale, the cute high school boy, more to my interest. The next thing I knew, I woke up in the emergency room. Dad had been so upset with me that he had punched me in the face, knocking me out cold. For the next few weeks, I continued to fall off my bike or trip down the stairs. My mother finally intervened and said, let's take them to a conversion therapist. Conversion therapy is the dangerous and discredited idea that you can change someone's sexual orientation or gender identity. She was told this was the only way to save her child. My parents were coming from a place of love, but they put me what can only be described as is torture for the next couple of years. My therapist first told me that I was the only gay person left alive, that all others had died from AIDS, and that I was an abomination in the sight of God. I believed them because I had no reason not to trust them. They told me that they were there to help me. No matter how hard I tried, though, I could not change. We moved into months of hell. First, the conversion therapist would tie me to a table, place ice on my hands while showing me pictures of men touching men. I wanted to associate that pain of the cold ice with the touch of a man. Later, they would apply burning heat to my hands, showing me again pictures of men touching men. They would turn this heat off, though, when the pictures changed to men touching women. But it didn't stop. They stuck needles in my fingers, shoved electricity through my entire body, while images of men having sex with men played across the screen. I would scream, "Mommy, make it stop." But she thought she was doing the right thing. I still carry those scars. I recently got engaged. Thank you. And he is amazing, but even when I had my first kiss with Kevin, my fiance, I threw up from the pain. To this day, I still can't hug my father. The experience of conversion therapy clearly led me to contemplate suicide. In Kansas, where I was growing up, there wasn't a single LGBT resource center until I founded one in college. So I called the Trevor Project. Trevor helped me realize that not only was I okay the way that I was, but I was not alone. Trevor helped save the lives of people just like me every single day by letting them know that they are not alone. Today, I stand before you, a proud bisexual, gender-fluid person who went to MIT, studied nuclear engineering, and even Thank you. Nerds in the house. I even got to advise both President Obama and President Trump on the wonders of nuclear physics. I now, though, have the even greater honor of heading our advocacy and government affairs for the Trevor Project. It's the dream job. In this role, we fight for LGBT young people in the courts, in the halls of Congress, in the state capitals across the country. The Trevor Project is helping to end conversion therapy in the United States with our campaign, 50 Bills, 50 States. I am so proud to say that even just the last 6 months, we have passed legislation in Washington, Maryland, Hawaii, and New Hampshire just this Friday to protect LGBTQ youth from conversion therapy. I am even prouder to say that we will submit legislation in every single state so that no child will ever be forced to go through what I did. It is the dream, thank you. It is the dream of every survivor to stand on a stage just like this, surrounded by people who love and celebrate them, to help prevent this kind of torture from ever happening again. That's why we need the Trevor Project, to remind every young person that they are not alone and that they cannot change what we never chose. Thank you.